session coming your way. We'll start bang on 8 o'clock. So you've got a few more seconds to get yourself set up. Make sure you've got a mat with you, make sure you've got a drink. And bring some enthusiasm along the way as well. Okay, finding the space when you're ready. Okay, we're going to start with side steps from just side to side, nice and gentle. Let's start to wake that body up. And as we do this now, we're going to bring in our arm movement as well. So stepping across and swinging that arm from side to side. Gentle side steps to begin with, while we start to wake up those muscles, wrapping that arm right across the top of your shoulders. Okay, we're going to move the position of our arms, keep going with those legs, we're going to reach up to the top like so. Feel that full body stretch down one side of your body. And then bringing that knee in towards your chest, hooking tight and changing legs. Keep that core engaged to stabilize you in this movement. Couple more. Standing with those feet shoulder width apart, we're going to reach up towards the sky and then drop down to touch the floor. Try and keep those legs locked out to feel that stretch through your hamstring at the back. Couple more. Last one. And then break into that jog for me, nice and gentle, light on those toes. Start controlling that breath, taking some nice deep breaths. Getting the oxygen flowing around your system. Okay, and while we're jogging now, we start throwing those arms out to the front. And out to the side. And up to the top. Back to the front. And out to the side. Up to the top. Okay, we're going to quicken that pace slightly now, so forwards. A little bit faster. To the side. To the top. That's it, brilliant, well done. We're going to move to our star jumps this time in 3, 2, 1, go. Reach those hands right above your head. Still nice and light on those toes. Start to increase that heart rate, get the blood flowing around your body. Last 10 seconds. I want you to then stop with your feet shoulder width apart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so stop with your feet shoulder width apart. We move to our body weight squats. It's coming down nice and controlled. Engage those glutes down at the bottom, and then thrust back up again from there. Weight into those heels, keeping that chest open. Start to really engage those glutes. Okay, we're going to add a little pulse in this movement now, so as you come down to the bottom, hold for a second, pulse, and then drive back up. Really well done. Squeeze those glutes, keep that chest open. 2 more. Last one, I want you to hold that squat position down at the bottom for me. Keeping that chest open, engage those glutes. 10, 9, 8. We're going to walk forward into our plank in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so walking forward into that plank position. Just hold that there for me. Take some deep breaths. Get used to having that body weight through your hands, like rock forward and back, just while your wrists warm up. Perfect, well done. Okay, moving to our mountain climbers next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Driving those knees in towards your chest. Keeping those shoulders directly on top of your wrists. In about 5 seconds, I'm going to ask you to do 2 push-ups and then return back to your mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Bringing that chest down towards the ground and push back up from there. Chest down and push up. Return back to those mountain climbers. Same again for me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping that chest down. Back into those mountain climbers. 1 more to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 push-ups. Back to those mountain climbers. Last 5 seconds, go as hard and as fast as you can. 3, 2, 1, and relax, come back up to standing. Jog on the spot for me, deep breaths. Okay, flicking those heels up towards our glutes. finish off today's warm-up with 5 burpees and then you can grab a drink. 3, 2, 1, hands down, feet out, feet in, and jump up, that's 1. 5, brilliant. Hopefully you should feel nice and warm now. Your heart rate should be fairly high and your whole body should feel nice and warm. So grab yourself a drink for me, have a minute to breathe, and then we're going to get into the explanation of today's session. Okay. So, I've split it up into strength and cardio. So there's 2 exercises within one sort of circuit, if you like. A strength exercise and a cardio exercise. We're going to rotate around that twice before we move on to the next set. So the first one we're going to do is an upper body focus set. So we're going to do push-ups to begin with. We're going to do 8 reps of those. So we're going to try and stick together with this. Whether you do your push-ups from your knees or from your hands, it doesn't really matter, whatever works for you. You might want to start with from your toes and then drop down to your knees as it gets more challenging, but however you manage it is totally up to you. So, if I do a quick demonstration, just like we did in the warm-up, so coming into our high plank position, and then from there dropping the chest down and pushing up. If you do it from your knees, make sure your glutes are sunk low. Don't leave them up in the air. Try and put as much resistance through your hands as possible by dropping those hips down and pushing up from there, okay? So that is exercise 1. Once you've done that, we're going to do our cardio exercise, which is our plank, step forward and kick. So into our plank position, we're going to step forward with one leg, and then we're going to kick through to return to our plank position and then change sides. So stepping forward and then kicking through, alternating which leg we use each time. I'm going to set up a timer for that exercise and we're going to do 60 seconds, okay? So 60 seconds cardio work followed on from our strength exercise. So let me make sure my timer's set up and ready. We're going to start with 8 repetitions of push-ups. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Try and stick together if we can. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8. I'm going to set my timer running into those plank and kicks. Let's go. So step forward, kick through. Alternate each leg, kick through. Step forward, kick through. So you're always bringing your glutes down towards the floor. Go as fast or as slow as you feel comfortable with this exercise. We're halfway through. Coming towards our last 20 seconds. Keep breathing, keep moving. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest, brilliant, well done. Coming back into our push-ups. Once I've got rid of my shoes. Are we ready? Take some deep breaths. Last one of this set. 8 reps. 3, 2, 1. 8 reps, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Last time doing this exercise, so make it count. 4, 5, 7, one more, 8, brilliant. Timer going in 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Step forward, kick through. Returning to that plank position each time. Try and get those glutes down towards the floor. Forgot which leg I'm using. We're halfway through. Fifteen seconds to go. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. So if you weren't warm after the warm-up, you should feel nice and warm now. So we're going to continue in a similar structure throughout the sessions. Take on some water. Okay, so we're going to take the pressure off the upper body a little bit and push it down towards our lower body. So the strength exercise we're going to do, or putting that muscle under resistance, we're going to do our standing donkey kick. So placing one foot on the ground, slight bend in the knee, we're going to lean our torso forward, taking our leg out behind. Bending that raised leg, we're then going to kick back from there. So as if you're pushing your heel up towards the ceiling, okay? We're going to do 8 reps on one leg, 8 reps on the other, and then our cardio exercise is going to be our split lunge. So starting in a lunge position, we're then going to jump and switch each side. If that's a little bit too much for you, you want to take the pressure off that high impact, you can, of course, do your reverse lunge instead. That is absolutely fine. So, a standing donkey kick to begin with. Are we ready? Slight bend in the knee, bring that torso forward, leg out behind, bend, and kick up for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change legs. Same again. Bring it out, bend your knee, and kick up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Brilliant. 60-second split lunge. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Dropping that back knee down as close to the ground as you can. Try and keep that torso open. "20 seconds down. Halfway. Take off those legs. 20 seconds to go. Oh, wowzers. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Fantastic. So back into our donkey kicks for 8 reps. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Bend that leg and pulse. That's 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Bend that leg. and relax. Well done. Okay, into our split lunges for the final time. 60 seconds. Let's do this. Keep breathing. Keep that core engaged to help you stabilize. 20 seconds down. Halfway. So good with these today. Last 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Take a minute to breathe, grab a drink. Pressure off the lower body now and more onto the core, okay? So a core strength exercise and then a core focus cardio exercise. So first core exercise we're going to do is our double crunch. Get my breath back. Securing your hands behind you, bringing your knees in towards your chest. You're going to double crunch it out, and then we're going to twist to the side and double crunch on the left before coming back to neutral, twisting and double crunch on the right, okay? So we're crunching from one side to the other. Once you've done 3 reps one way, that's going to count as 1 repetition. Then we're going to do 8 altogether, okay? And then our cardio element is going to be our get-ups. So starting in a complete lying position with your hands above your head. From here, you're going to stand up and bring it back down again, okay? To a full lying position before standing up again, trying to avoid using your arms. Move my mats this way a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. Moving to our double crunch to begin with. Are you ready? 8 repetitions. 3, 2, 1. Hands behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant, well done. Into a minute of those get-ups, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lying back, standing up. Use that core to support you in getting up. Squeezing those glutes as you bring your heels underneath you. Halfway. Coming towards our last 20 seconds. Keep going for me, guys, keep moving. This is your opportunity to get your heart rate nice and high. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, well done. Take some deep breaths, take some fluids on. We've got one more round of that to complete. I am nearly 200 calories down already. We're just coming to our halfway point, so that's really positive. Double crunch again. Are you ready? 8 reps. Let's start to the left, I think. 3, 2, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant, well done. Get up, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down. Keep going at a quick pace for me. "25 seconds to go." Get as many reps out as you can. This is the last time you're doing this exercise. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Fabulous. Take some deep breaths. Have a minute to breathe. Let me know how you're feeling. Taking that focus again away from the core this time and more onto that upper body. 2 exercises, exactly the same structure. Our strength-based exercise is going to be our reverse plank tricep pulses, okay? So we're going to come into that reverse plank position with those hips nice and high. From there, we're going to bend those elbows and pulse down, okay? So we're lowering those glutes down, but not through our hips, through our arms, okay? Instead of 8 reps, we're going to do 16 reps this time because it's such a small, controlled movement. So 16 pulses, followed by our handstand hops, okay? So I'll do it this way, so the closest to the microphone. What we're going to do is place our hands on the ground in front of us, so they're underneath our shoulders, making sure our index fingers are pointing towards the top of your mat, okay? Spreading those fingers so you've got a nice solid base. From here, we're going to come up into our downward dog. So our narrow downward dog with our feet nice and close. And then we're going to spring ourselves up and back down again. So we're putting that body weight through that upper body. You can go as high or as low as you want in this movement. So if you don't feel very confident flicking your legs up behind, you can just do small mini hops. If you're feeling that little bit more confident and want to challenge yourself that little bit more, we can go as high as you possibly want, okay? So getting as high as you can into those handstand hops. I'm going to be tucking my top in for that one. So, starting with those tricep pulses for 16 reps. Are we ready? Into position. Lifting those hips. 3, 2, 1, and go. 16 pulses. That's 6. 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Brilliant, well done. Coming forward, we've got 60 seconds of our handstand hops. Go as far as you feel comfortable. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pointing those index fingers and then hopping up. Go as low or as high as you feel comfortable. Remember to breathe. Halfway through. Deep breaths.
20 seconds to go. Coming towards our last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Deep breaths. Grab a drink for me. Then we're going to move back to our tricep pulses. 16 reps. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Use this as an opportunity to get as much oxygen to your system as you can. One more. And relax, well done. 1 minute, hop, stop, hands again. Handstand hops even, not hop, stop, hands. 60 seconds. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hands flat, fingers spread. Twenty-five seconds down. Try and get 10 more hops for me if you can. Coming towards our last 15 seconds. Last 5. And relax, well done, fabulous. Deep breath, have a minute to breathe. Okay, moving from our upper body back to our lower body. Our strength-based exercise in here is going to be our kneeling squat. So come into a kneeling position on your mat, engaging those glutes, chest open. We're going to step forward into our squat position and then step back down to our kneeling position. And we're going to go up and down 8 times, alternating which leg you step forward with each time. Once we've done that, I'll do it this way so we can protect my feet up the mat. We're going to come down to our sort of gorilla position and then take our legs out, back in, and stand up again. So gorilla, down, out, and back in, okay? Back up, sorry. So the whole movement is flowing from the floor into our plank to standing position, okay? So that's our cardio element. So starting with our kneeling squats, 8 reps of these. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go into that kneeling position and then back down. That's 1. Control the movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 1. And 8. 1 minute of our gorilla squat up and down in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So this position, out. This position, up. Making sure you're pausing for a second in that gorilla squat before you move to the next part of the exercise. Woo. Halfway. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake off those legs, back to that kneeling squat. Take on some water for me. Eight reps. Find your starting position. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 3, 4, 5. Keep that chest open. 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. 1 minute. Gorilla to standing, gorilla to floor. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. To standing, gorilla to floor. Squeeze those glutes as you bring your glutes as close to the ground as you can. We're halfway. Same again for me. We've just got one more set to complete after this. Commit towards our last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Deep breaths. Woo. That was a good one for those quads. Take on some fluids. Have a minute to breathe. Okay, so our last set is back onto that core for the final time. So we're going to do controlled crunches for 8 reps. So our starting position is with our hands flat out behind us. From here, we're going to bring our arms up so they're pointing towards the sky, and then we're going to crunch up to about halfway, 45-degree angle, and then we're going to control it back down again, okay? So the whole movement looks like this. Once we find that crunch position, we're going to raise those arms up and then bring it back down. So we just get movement again, crunch up to here and back down. So we're pulsing with those arms as we're holding that biting point, okay? So controlled crunches for 8 repetitions, and then we're going to finish off today's session with burpees for 60 seconds. Okay, so the cardio element is that burpee, so coming to a standing position. From here, hands on the ground, feet out, feet in, and jump up towards the sky like you're extremely enthusiastic about it. So, starting with those crunches, 8 controlled reps. Are we ready? Lying position, 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. Spinning onto the top, onto your front, sorry. 60 seconds starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. See how many you can do in this set. I've done 10 reps, we're halfway through. Same again. That's 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. 20 reps I managed to get in those 60 seconds. So we'll try and beat that next time. Take on some fluids, get your breath back, and then we've got one more set of that to complete. Controlled crunches, 8 repetitions. Are we ready? Lying position to begin with. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Well, this year's gonna be called karaoke. Kia ora kata, kia ora mega, and this is how we're gonna do it. Dale.
Halfway. 5, 6, last one. 8, brilliant, well done. Finishing off with 20 or more if you can burpees. 60 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway, I'm 12 repetitions down. Deep breaths, let's go. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done, fabulous. That was 22 reps. I managed to squeeze into those 60 seconds. Let me know how many you managed to do. Deep breaths for me. My heart rate's nice and high, 136. Taking some deep breaths, keeping that oxygen flowing through your body, and take some sips of your water. Okay, so while our heart rate comes down, we need to keep our body moving to prevent that build-up of lactic acid in the tissue. So just like we did in the warm-up, sidestepping from side to side, taking in nice big gulps of air. Keeping that oxygen flowing. Hands out to the side, crossing across your body and out. Inhale as you bring those arms out. Exhale as you cross those arms across your body. That's it, brilliant, well done. Okay, stopping where you are, taking hold of one knee, just like we did in the warm-up again, hugging it in nice and tight into your chest, and then changing legs. Keeping that core nice and strong to help you stabilise in this. Couple more of these. Lost on that last one. That's it, brilliant. Feet shoulder width apart. reaching up towards the sky. As we reach up, hurry to roll onto those tiptoes and have that full body stretch all the way up to the ceiling, and then relaxing back onto those heels and dropping down towards the floor, feeling that stretch through your hamstring, and then up again as we roll onto those toes. Deep breaths again for me. Back down to the floor. Slow and controlled. Just one more of these. And back down. Fabulous. Staying with those feet shoulder width apart, we're going to move to our hip rotations. So rotating anti-clockwise to begin with. Pushing those glutes out behind, feeling that stretch through your hamstrings as you go. And change direction, so going clockwise this time. And then back to that neutral position, hands out to the side, going torso twist from one side to the other. Last mobility movement before we get into some deeper stretches. Your heart rate should be coming down nice and steadily now. See what mine's at now? 120, still quite high. And then back to that neutral position. Okay, what I want you to do is come to a seating position on your mat. And bringing those feet together, we're going to relax those knees down towards the ground. So pushing the soles of the feet together. Let me sit a bit further back so you can see me. Pushing the soles of the feet together, dropping those knees down towards the ground. Open up that chest and just having a minute here, feeling that stretch through your hip flexors. As you hold onto those feet, see if you can pull your chest nice and, your torso nice and upright, so you're getting that slight stretch through your upper back as well, okay? Deep breaths. Allow those shoulders to drop down from your ears. But keep pulling upwards as if somebody's got a piece of string and pulling your head up nice and tight. Nice long deep breaths. Try and relax into this position as much as you can. Let go of those glutes. Allow those knees to sink that little bit closer to the mat. And then relaxing out of that position, I just want you to come to a cross-leg position if you can. If not, just placing those legs out in front is absolutely fine. From here, what I want you to do is take hold of your, with your left hand, take hold of the right hand side of your head. And we're just going to pull our ear down towards our opposite shoulder. So you should feel a deep stretch down your trapezius, through the neck into the top of the shoulders. And from here, just rocking that head forward and back. Find that bit that feels really good. Everyone's slightly different here, so just do what's right for you. Feel into that tension. And then once you've located it, just hold in there and deep breaths. Again, allow that shoulder to drop down towards the floor. And then in this position with our opposite hand, what we're going to do is lead with our palm and push down towards the floor. So you should feel that deep stretch, enhancing that a little bit further. So your palm should be hovering about an inch or a couple of inches from the ground, and you're pushing that ground away. Hold it there and breathe. A few here. And then very slowly what I want you to do is release this hand, and then come back to neutral position. Just take some head rolls here while we get used to that stretch and lengthen muscle in our neck. And then we're going to take it to that opposite side. So opposite hand this time, grabbing hold of your head and pulling it down towards your ear. Again, just rocking forward and back, feeling into that tension. And once you've got it, just holding it there. Again, everyone's slightly different, so whatever works for you here. Dropping that shoulder down towards the floor. And then taking that opposite hand, leading with that palm, and pushing down towards the floor. Don't actually touch the floor, just push the floor away. Hovering a couple of inches, an inch above it. Feel into that deep stretch. Take some nice long deep breaths. Then when you're ready, releasing this arm first, and then release back, and do again some nice neck rolls while we adjust that lengthened muscle. Okay, so taking both hands, interlink together, push away, separating those shoulder blades behind, feeling that pull across the upper back. Just hold it here for a few seconds. Again, relaxing those shoulders down from the ears. Relaxing out of that position. I'm going to just rotate round so you can see me a little bit clearer. But from our seated position now, what I want you to do is take one arm behind you and the other. Open up that chest and just crawl those fingers away from your body. A little bit of a wiggle here, see what feels good. Open up that chest as if you're pushing that chest away, arch that back. Feel that stretch all the way through your pectorals. Try and soften those elbows a little bit. And then crawling those fingers back up to a seated position. Just shake off those arms for me. Okay, so we're going to spin round into our plank position now. And then dropping those hips down, opening up that chest, feel that nice deep stretch all the way through your core. Take some deep breaths again here. When you're ready, return to that plank position. Bring your one knee so it's directly underneath your chest in line with your hands, and then just rotating that foot down. So we're coming into our pigeon position here, feeling that deep stretch through your glutes. You're going to have a little bit of a wiggle around, see what feels good, feel into that tension. And once you've located your area of tension, just holding into that. Breathe in. Encourage that muscle to release and let go. Curling those back toes. We're going to return to our plank position and then change legs. So bringing that opposite knee underneath our chest. Rotate that foot down and relax down into that pigeon. Again, have a little bit of a wiggle. Find what feels good. And then just allowing that body to relax and release into that position. We
You should feel that really deep stretch into your glutes, through your opposite hip flexor. And then when you're ready, we're just going to roll onto our backs. And then pulling one knee in towards our chest. And just holding that there for a few seconds. Enhancing that stretch through your glutes. And change legs for me. This is the last stretch we're going to do today. And relax, brilliant, well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was lovely to have you as always. If you have participated in today's session, please do let me know. It is nice to know who's joining in with me. Even if this is later on in the day, you're not watching it live, it is nice to know. Jack will be with you tomorrow at 8 AM, so tune in to see him there. And I will look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye-bye.